In this case, the statements of the witnesses and surrounding evidence all point to a single indisputable conclusion. These facts show that Deputy Rozier used deadly force only after every other means of subduing Williams proved fruitless, and after Williams had assaulted an elderly couple, killing one of them. Williams, who stood 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed over 250 pounds, was combative and attempted to strike Giltz with a liquor bottle. Deputy Giltz responded with his taser, striking Williams in the chest, but Williams was unaffected and tore the taser wires out of his body. Williams began to walk toward his residence at 2794 Moncrief Road. In a further attempt to subdue Williams, Deputy Giltz attempted to physically restrain him with his hands and with pepper spray. Neither had any effect on Williams. Williams walked into his residence, locked the door, and barricaded himself inside. Bibb Sheriff's Office Captain Brad Wolf arrived on scene and activated the SWAT team. Numerous attempts by negotiators were made to contact Williams, but he never engaged in conversation other than to hang up his phone after a single 5-second phone conversation. When robots were used to contact Williams, he attempted to grab one and threw a TV and DVD player out the window towards the other. When all other means were exhausted, SWAT team members fired tear gas into the home. Williams exited armed with a knife. Ignoring 3 different warnings by SWAT team members to drop the knife, Williams continued to advance upon the deputies. Bibb SO Deputy Jason Jones attempted to subdue Williams with 2 less lethal beanbag rounds from a 12-gauge shotgun. Neither round deterred Williams, who continued to advance upon the deputies. Finally, Deputy Alex Rozier shot Williams several times with a Colt AR-15 style rifle, striking him in the chest and hand. Medics immediately provided medical aid to Williams on the scene, and he was transported to Navicent Health. He later died from his wounds at the hospital. I would like to point out that a relative who spoke with law enforcement while the event was ongoing warned them to be careful. She actually called 911 and warned them to be careful that Williams was violent and unpredictable. Williams has a significant mental health history, including schizophrenia, auditory hallucinations, and psychotic breaks. He was living alone at the time on Moncrief after he assaulted other family members and forced them to leave the residence. A family member had recently died and some family members were living there. He forced the other 2 to leave the residence. This shooting, while tragic, was justified.